have you been paying attention to the 50 Cent and Big Meech?
I've been paying.
Now, Big Meech, now 50, he was working with Lil Meech. Of course, we all know Lil Meech was on the BMF shows and doing stuff like that with 50. Big Meech was just recently released, and he went to go get some money from Rick Ross, took a picture with Rick Ross. 50 Cent ain't with that. So 50 Cent, you know, he started calling Big Meech a rat. And it is, I guess it is paperwork out there. Y'all got to go do your research. But yeah, 50 Cent pretty much canceling the whole thing.
When you do your research, you find out that there's no paperwork on Big Meech. So if you go do your research, you find out that there's no paperwork on Big Meech. That's why you hadn't seen no paperwork. It's all hearsay. Somebody saying he told, or somebody saying he used Tammy Cowan's to set up Cuffy. Well, when you do your research and you look at the court documents that's on Big Meech, you see that Tammy Cowans took the stand and said that she did this on her own accord without Big Meech's knowledge. There's a court document saying that there's a court audio in a document saying that she's saying that Big Meech had nothing to do with her setting up Cuffy.
And they trying to push narratives. Oh man. Done got a show canceled.
2 ways.
Be crazy, boy.
I understand why 50 mad. Prior to 50 Cent telling the BMF story,
Can't be tripping.
nobody was interested in BMF. Big Meech was buried alive. Other than Rick Ross screaming, "I think I'm Big Meech." Larry Hoover, wasn't nobody screaming no Big Meech, nothing. Nobody cared about the BMF story until 50 Cent came along and started telling us the BMF story. I'm looking at it from 50 position. I go get your son. And at the time when I meet your son, he's not making the best decisions in life. You know, they say the little was strung out on them perks. And they like to pop them perks. 50 take him somewhat, I wouldn't say clean him up, but spend 2 years in acting classes that 50 paid for. It was hard finding somebody to play the role of Big Meech, so we pick your son. 50, according to 50, he's put over $5 million into the pockets of Lil Meech and the family's, you know, financial, over $5 million. He's helped them make. Blew your son up, and we bring you back to life. Prior to the BMF series, Big Meech was buried alive. Wasn't nobody saying his name. Jeezy wasn't really shouting him out no more. He was buried alive. So 50 bring life back to him, put his son in a position, turn his son into a millionaire, and he actually turned out to be a pretty good actor. You come home, I'm gonna put you in a better position. For you to go fuck Rick Ross, that's a slap in the face. You may not know, or you should know. The people around you know. Everybody know the extent of the beef between 50 and Rick Ross. It got so ugly. 50 went and got this baby mama to go against him and speak out against him, made a video with her. So there's some personal shit involved. Meech's biggest mistake was getting on camera with Rick Ross, running to the internet. Rick Ross was wrong for putting Big Meech out there. I know y'all skip mine after 5 seconds, though. With 50.
They wildin'.
Rick Ross using Meech. Rick Ross using him, homie, knowing that there's a beef between me and this guy. So to do this video and then put it out there was a slap in the face to 50. And I done put everybody in position. Now, I'm with 50. While you were gone, Rick Ross didn't reach out to your son, try to put him in his position where he can make $5 million. Did nobody reach out to you? Rick Ross didn't give you no money off using your name, your likeness, or whatever in that song. He didn't give you no kickbacks for that. So If he really with you, he could have put the concert on without putting you in the mix. But they playing tit for tat. So 50 ain't wrong. What I was
Bro, y'all know 50 the most petty nigga in the industry, bro. And y'all gonna try him. Like he ain't gonna get back. What? Oh nah.
say 50 wrong about is showing a text message between him and Lil Meech. Because Lil Meech genuinely looked at him probably like a uncle, you know, big brother, father figure. So for him to do that, you know, you're not 50 were wrong for putting a text message out there. Lil Meech didn't grow up with his daddy. His daddy been in prison, so he don't have the same bond in relationship that we think he should have with his daddy, where he should say 50, nigga, I'm riding with my daddy. He grew up without his daddy, so they ain't that close to what we would like for them to be or want them to be. But if I done put $5 million over here in y'all family, we finna make way more off this series. We finna make way more off the movie production. Whatever little money you done made for that, nigga, you could have easily came to me depending on our relationship or whatever. Or you could have made that money in interviews. You could easily make $500,000 doing interviews. I know Vlad will pay him $50,000 to $100,000 in interviews. Another person give him $20,000 per interview. So he could have made that in interview money. I got some sources that says, you know, Big Meech been overspending. Lil Meech them, you know, spent the money. So he come home, he ain't got the money that he needs. So, and plus he been overspending. But his biggest mistake was coming to the internet to be seen or heard. So the first mistake was getting on there with Rick Ross, saying, yeah, man, I'm supporting this, woo, woo, woo. And then the second one, nigga coming back and saying, I ain't never told, I ain't never fold. Yeah, so those are his two biggest mistakes. So now, nigga, the future revenue of what him and his son's supposed to get from the BMF is gone. Over with. And 50 own the rights to it. So he can do whatever he wants to do with the story. So yeah, I think
and we're gonna have the old boy jump out of jail, you feel me? Find out old boy snitching, all type of shit. You gonna rewrite their story, man.
I think Meech let Ross play him out of position.
You think 50 wrong for taking it out on the son too, though? Not just the text messages, but just cutting the whole thing off. Not Big Meech, but the son, the whole everything. Like,
yeah, I can't trust you to go against your father. I can't trust you to go against your father, my nigga. Your uncle already went over there and took a picture with Supreme, son. Your daddy done come home and got with Rick Ross. Nigga, I just gotta let y'all go. When I can take this story and make money with Tammy Cowens and tell her side of the story. So, yeah, nigga, I think they done mix business with pleasure. You know, business and feelings together. Yeah, I think they feeling done got involved. And nigga, Meech just in the middle. Nigga, he
Yo, what's good, Double O? What's good,
he in
gang?
survival mode.
That boy Charleston that be wildin', boy. No, he in survivor mode.
Yeah, he in survival mode, man. But now I don't think 50 wrong for taking it out on the son.
yeah, 50 been going hard. Even Irv Gotti just passed away. 50 didn't waste no time.
Irv Gotti was cool with Supreme. Supreme tried to have 50 kills. So
Yeah.
if I don't like you when you alive, I don't just all of a sudden have compassion for you when you dead. I don't like you dead. If it's for you when you alive, it's for you when you die too. What's wrong with you? I ain't wrong. Yeah, just because you died, all of a sudden I'm supposed to be compassionate. You dead, motherfucker. Yeah, so yeah, I get it. I understand. Yeah, it's some niggas that I can't stand. If they die, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Y'all seen we did with Vaughn now.
Yeah.
Come on now. Don't act slow.
Lil
Gilly
J.
one of them.
You said who?
Gilly, he one of
Damn.
them. He said he go slap me. And
we know you ain't you ain't gonna never let that go.
Yeah, nah, I'm f***ed up about that. What made him think that thing he can get in my inbox and tell me some shit like that? And he ain't known for slapping. Yeah, I'm gonna be the first he slap on. Yeah, I've been insulted ever since that he did me like that.
Boy, think he Will Smith.
And me and that nigga done seen each other in person. He act like he didn't see me. We was in Detroit at the MGM Grand, and we walked with him and Wallow and me and Dewberry, and they were with some female. And one of them hoes said, "Look, there go Charleston White right there." He act like he ain't see me.
I mean, but as a man, that's what you do. Somebody you don't like, you ignore them.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Lil J, 9 years in prison. He just got sentenced to another 9 years. 160 months, 80 months, I think.
So he been in the Chicago County Jail on some more shit, and then
they say a Glock switch.
So that's what he was in jail for, a Glock switch?
The new charge is a Glock switch as a felon.
Over with.
Ooh-wee.
GG, boy.
But you called it though, and we in our interview you say he's going back.
Yeah, I can tell the way them niggas be talking when they come home from prison if they going back or not. That cocky, arrogant nigga fresh out of prison, talking like, nigga, you can tell. Shit. Boy, that nigga done been back to back 3 times, ain't he?
Long bids too. The first one was 8 years. Ran right back. Wasn't out 6 months.
He like to get booty down there, so he'll be all right. Yeah, it won't be too rough on him. He like to get booty down there. Yeah. Long as he can deal with missing his kids and, probably driving a car, he'll be all right. Yeah, most part, long as he can get some pussy, he can do some time. So he can go down there and not have to give up nothing. So, yeah, he gonna fit right in. And he can fight, they say. So, yeah. Nigga that can fight and don't mind fucking, he Cadillacing in prison. Yeah, he Cadillacing. That's easy time for him. He like we say, I can do 9 years standing on my dick. He one of them kind.
Look, trying to catch me a vibe, sick and tired of the lies. Showing love to myself, putting work in the grind. Only live one time. Hey, no, I'm leaving them dead, like they tucked in the bed. I'm colorblind, how I see red. All I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill a killer. If I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof. I will hit a list for real, nigga, get fucked by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing back, that spoofer, I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We was the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.